Okay, pulling up to standing is not a milestone. Now, I'm not saying you're never going to do it, right? But pulling up to standing is not a milestone. When a child is starting to cruise, pubic bone strike, they're using what they did in crawling. So when you're doing this, and so cruising, so the hands are free. When I go to pull up to standing, there's many different ways of doing it. So the worst way is, do you see where my feet are at? You'll see kiddos do this and they'll come up. They'll actually push up on their toes and they're out here. This isn't gravity. Right now I can't stand up. So I either have to use this and come forward until I can't anymore and then stand up, right? Or I'm back here and now I'm planking. Either way, guess what? I can't look at you. My eye is off the prize. When you ever have a movement that you think is functional and your child can't maintain, so what should happen, look, my leg's free, right? And I'm here. I'm not saying I'm never going to use the couch, but I could be playing with something or whatever, and then it's my pelvis that brings me up. I used a little bit of assistance, but I'm 58. But you should not see this. So here, I'll grab my Clorox. I don't have a toy. So I can be playing, and I'm down, right? And I'm up, and I'm up. And I'm playing, right? But when I commit, so first of all, I have this, and I'm a pull to stander. Guess what? I can't get back down. So I either have to drop my toy, and now I'm doing this. I'm holding on to something, which I'm not going to do more than that, because I'm going to pull this table across, and I still fall down. You never fall down to get out of a position, right? You should be able to go left knee down, right knee down, but the pelvis is free. Now, if the pelvis is not free, I can tell you your child did not come to sitting through their back lying down. What they do is they roll over and sit up. So that's where the pelvis didn't get open. They probably didn't roll in both directions, and they also didn't grab their feet. And now these little milestones are showing up, right? Because they just don't know where gravity is. But guess what? When I'm here, now I also can get up and I can do this. And again, I have bone-on-bone hips, guys, so I'm not like a little baby. But this is gravity. But if I'm out here, what am I going to do? I'm committed. So I'm either going to fall down, right? And then I kind of bend my knees, right? Or I sit there and panic, or I fall down backwards. Now, if you also look in at what we were talking about with vision, when my vision goes out to my peripheral, right, I can do this, right? My eyes are crossing midline, and see how I synchronize all of this. Now, if my eye's turning in, and you guys can do it, I can turn one eye in, but you'll probably need to do both eyes. But if my one eye is turning in, right, now I have no depth perception. I go to look down from here. It's a long way to China, right? And I'm here. Tongue starts coming out. The effort, the breathing starts increasing. Right, and to do all that, and that's where you have the efforts needed, and you'll start to see again that pulling up to standing with the vision. But also, this isn't synchronized because my eye's not turning out like that. So when a child is cruising, imagine my couch is like here, right? When you see vision, hands. And you see this with old people too. Your baby shouldn't look like an 85-year-old. You know what I mean? When they're doing like all this kind of stuff. But if my eyes go out, see, I can do that side step. But if my eye's turning in, because again, I don't have depth perception, I can't step out, right? You see this great with ball players, right? They have great eyes, great vision, and they can step out and they do all of that. But when my eyes are like this, you know, I get dizzy because it's like the floor just went away. And you're just, and now I'm looking, that's where you're going to start talking to me too. Now my child's not walking, but they've been cruising, they've been doing all these things. We need to understand milestones, and we need to understand foundations of milestones. because it all talks to each other.